All right. Hello. Welcome to the Victory Lap. As requested by the chat, we are doing an hour of Chaos Wars, a game infamous for its dub. And I know that during the last charity stream we did a little bit of this game, but I'm going to start from the beginning again because that provides the most of the content that people want to see from Chaos Wars. It has the most voice acting, and that's what people want out of this game. I know.
これは集団の王と異世界の騎士たちとの壮大な戦いの序曲である。世界をつなぐ鍵、騎士をいただく者。ゲートとはすなわちシュンバである。
So, for those who don't know what this is, Chaos Wars is a crossover strategy RPG game, predominantly featuring franchises that didn't come over to the West. The couple that did include Shadow Hearts and Gungrave, but a lot of the other ones are more or less like unknown, obscure in the West. But this got picked up by a company called O3 Entertainment, who had otherwise really only done like the console port for Alien Hominid, and they didn't have the budget for a proper dub, which was required by Sony at the time for the PlayStation 2 if you were going to release a game in English. So, assuming that fans of these games that would have picked up Chaos Wars would switch to the Japanese dub anyways, they created a dub that used staff of O3 Entertainment and their family and friends, and so it has now gained a reputation as one of the worst dubbed games of all time, and it definitely makes a strong case for that. There is definitely like an actual like child, like maybe like 6 or 7 in this game who does dubbing. So yeah, it's a very strange game, especially in the West, but it has a charm to it. Charm is the right word, I think. I
had a dream.
One other thing to note while this opening bit is happening, since this is like
The mountain behind the school,
kind of acceptable
there's
voice
this
acting,
pillar of light from the hillside.
they retranslated the names. Like
saw
in
a
Shadow Hearts, there's a character named
mysterious
Yuri,
world over the
and
pillar.
in this game they call him Uru,
I found
which
the
I think is
world
the
in back of the
more
cave on the
proper or
hillside.
more direct translation of his name. But yeah, so that's kind of the quality you
Shipping
can expect
firm
from this
ground.
game.
White shining tower, the sun that does not move on top of the tower. The odd world like a miniature. though it has
Timrod
everything.
asking about which Atlas franchise is in here. I
figured
believe
it out
it's
once.
Growlancer.
This is it.
The other ones are a lot of Idea Factory
'Cause
games,
I heard it from my grandpa
Blazing
many
Souls,
times.
Spectral Souls, And then I think Red Entertainment also has Code of the Samurai in
There's
here.
a hidden cave in the mountains. The founder of the Kusaka came through the shrine behind it from another world. If you pray to that god, any wish is said to be granted. It could not be found after looking for it all over the mountains. I cannot believe that it will appear when the time comes. I thought it was absurd. That's why I wanted to confirm. No way that such a thing exists.
Hey Hyoma, why are we looking for it again?
Oops.
She's right. We've looked all over.
I wanted
the
to set it
place
to
just when
auto.
You told us there's treasure out here.
Did I ask you two to come? No, you volunteered to come yourselves.
There's
I don't
actually,
understand.
since
you
I
wanna do
did
this
this
again
last,
all
there's
of a
been an
sudden?
interesting story where I found
It's your
a
grandpa's story,
LinkedIn
right?
page
There's
that
this
was connected
mysterious
to
cave that
Chris
can make any of
Jelinek,
your dreams
who
come
was, I
true.
believe, the director, the English director of this
I had a
game
dream.
for the localization. And I
saw light
reached out to
shooting
him
out
and
of
got
the
into
mountain
contact with
towards
him
the cave.
pretty far into doing an interview. But by the time I sent the questions
when
over
did you
email,
become
he
such a
ghosted me, which makes me
superstitious guy?
believe that
Believe
I
in
was,
stuff
in
like
fact,
that.
catfished on
That's why I
LinkedIn
didn't
by
ask
someone
you to come.
pretending to be the English localization
Perfect
director
excuse to
for
be
Chaos
school,
Wars.
that's all.
So, yeah.
It's cute that you have to have a reason to ditch school. I like it that you're earnest, even though it's kind of a halfway. Your mother should be proud of you.
Shut up! Why don't you go home if you don't want to help me?
Whoa! Was that there before? Is that what we're looking for?
Shizuka is my favorite.
That's exactly how it was in my dream.
Are you serious? Wait, but there was nothing here before. Did you make this cave, Hyoma?
Right. Like I've got time to go.
Kyatemaru is also my favorite because
Let's
he will
check it out.
constantly mispronounce Japanese names like Hyoma here. I think he does it a couple other times too.
Wow, it's like a movie. Aliens could be hiding in here.
It took us forever to find this place. But
Hero
still, it looks
protagonist,
like
why would
no
you pretend to be
treasure.
Chris Jelinek? I have literally no idea.
What's
But
this?
I don't know otherwise how to
Tourism.
explain why I got ghosted for like
Maybe we can sell it at
months.
Acme
Like
Bar.
I sent a couple emails back. They're like, "Hey, I'm sure you're busy, but like, can you continue to
So, is this
can you
the
answer
thing
these
that
questions?"
makes
And I never
wishes
got
come
anything
true?
back.
Let's see. These lines. Are these letters? How does it work? Shizuku? Did you say something?
No? Why?
What? It's moving!
What?
Hey, what's this? Some kind of warning?
A scarecrow. Or something. Kind of pointless, though. Down here with no crows.
No time for jokes! What's going on here? I'm afraid to ask anyway.
Okay. This monster is my favorite. Yes.
Don't come any closer.
Rin sounds like she's
Those
trying.
monsters aren't in the record. Were they summoned from another dimension?
It's too late to find out anyway. That's the end of them.
Duh.
Gate Master. Long time no see.
You? What are you doing here?
I'm Yoichi of the Lewin. I know you well, Gate Master. I can't tell you why I'm here. Let's Let's just say I was looking for someone to play with.
You guys didn't do this, did you? How did you open the gate?
It's easy to ask, but you should figure it out on your own this time. You thought you were the only one who could open the Samon Gate?
The Samon Gate?
There should be only one gate master.
Oops.
It's like Yoichi,
My boss.
whoever they got to do Yoichi, like,
I have an errand
heard
run,
how
so
to
I
make
guess I'll see
a
you
threatening
later.
voice or like a sinister voice, but has never heard one.
Wait!
Oh, so since there's no voice acting here while we get the game part figured out, thank you to Anonymous for the $30 donation as well. It brings us to $1,606, which is great. Thank you. I don't need a tutorial. I've played this game for too long to need the tutorial. So, so they left the Japanese voices in for the battles. Not sure why, but basically, we have a non-grid based strategy RPG game going on here, and Rin right now can't do any damage, so or any attacks, so. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Her name is Rin. I realized that it still says girl. But look, there's Hayoma.
お前ら下がってろ
The music, pretty good in this game. So the game part of this is a little weird. I don't know if... I'm not familiar with other games that work quite the same way, but there's no leveling system. What happens is every time you attack an enemy, depending on their level, whether or not you kill them, etc., a bunch of different factors, certain stats of yours will go up instead of you leveling up. So grinding is like weird in this game. You are encouraged to fight things at your level or higher in order to get those stats, but they're all random. So it's like, it's very strange. Also, Kiyoma fucking sucks.
こういう時は
Anyways, we're just gonna stand by. We don't need to heal. Whatever. Positioning, I don't think is an issue with this. Like, it doesn't change whether or not you hit someone from behind or not. One other strange thing is that there's no basic attack. All attacks are skills. And so you see how these are different, and they take up different amounts of, like, the bar that decides whose turn it is. Another mechanic we might not see during this this play session is that your skills can randomly change into different skills. Like, every time you use a skill, there is a random chance that it will become another equivalent skill. Sometimes for benefit, like, it can make, like, a healing spell become, like, multi-hit, or, like, it can turn your fire attack into, like, an earth attack, things like that. But it can also downgrade, so, like, if you have your multi-hit heal, it can reduce to a smaller heal as well. It's a lot of very strange decisions, and you can lock spells to what you want. Like, if you get a spell you like, you can lock it to its, like, lock it so that it doesn't change. But sometimes also that just doesn't work. As far as I can tell from, like, walkthroughs and stuff, sometimes it just doesn't work and there's no explanation for it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's a buff up. Never mind. I was going to show you new attack, but we can't yet. Okay. They also keep Japanese name order in this, which is a little strange, but I assume this is, again, this isn't like the finest English localization. There are a couple weird choices like that where it seems very much like a very direct translation, which also makes the voice acting just continue to impress. Parallel, like sides of a wall. So I've played like halfway into this game, and the big issue that comes down, like, why I haven't recorded or thought about recording this game is the way that the stat system works just makes grinding insanely difficult, especially with, like, I think there's like 85 characters in this game, and, like, in order to see everything, you have to grind up all the characters so you can see all these different branching points and story bits that let you unlock characters. Oh,
Now I think I've got my head around this different dimensions business, but how do I get back to Tokyo?
How?
What's Tokyo?
The world I came from. How do I get back to where I came from?
Yeah, there are no cheats for this game as far as I can
Oh,
tell. At least not the
that.
ones that I would want from the
Well,
last
the
time I
thing
looked.
is-
I just need a thing that gives me stats every time I hit or something.
Another one!
Let's meet up with my friend from around here.
Okay, where?
Rin, where have you been without your wand? I have it here for you. Come on, let's go, hero! Wait. Why? Why do we have to run? I said wait, Rin! Stand with me!
Who is she, your friend?
I met her this morning. Her name's Hero. She's also a knight. You can just ask her yourself, you know? While we're running like this? Oh, well, I'm Hero, just like she said. How about you?
Kasaka Hyoma. That's about it.
So, can I ask you why we're running?
'Cause we're being chased?
Obviously, but why?
Can I explain after we get out of here?
Yeah, Beam Splash is right. Hyoma needs a big gulp of respecting women juice.
Yes? Are we safe yet?
Yeah, it looks like we got away okay. So as I was saying...
What was it that you were saying?
How do I get
Okay,
back
the-
to my
The
world?
direction on that one seemed wrong, but the reading was pretty
right.
good.
That.
Again, I feel like Ren is really trying the hardest, which makes sense
There
given
is
that
no
she's
way to
like
get
the
back.
main female character, but like
Unless-
shame about everyone else, especially
Unless
Hyoma.
Nothing. There is no
Because
way
he's
to
like
get back.
not
Period.
quite bad enough to be funny and not quite good enough for me to give him any credit.
You said the wall was thin around here. If that's how it works, then of course there should be a way to go back.
I guess theoretically that should be the way it works. But it just doesn't seem to. There's no way out of Endia, for some reason. That's just not acceptable. I have to go back. They need me there.
Maybe you just don't know how.
Excuse me. I am the gate master, you know.
What's that?
A person in charge of the gateway between Endia and other dimensions. I don't really know much more than you do, though.
In charge of what?
There are some portals in this world that connect to other dimensions. We call them gate terminals.
Like the airport.
Pretty much anybody can use these gate terminals at a low authorization level. But you have to have a special skill called mental connection to use them at a high authorization level. A person who has that skill is a gate master.
I couldn't care less about that.
What? I was trying so hard to make it easier for you to understand. Yoma, I agree with you. Hero, I thought you were on my side. No, I do appreciate your explanation. What I meant was that I agree that I need to find a way out of here. Just like Hyoma. Okay, I get it. You guys think I'm a good-for-nothing, right? Wait. I don't think you understood me very well. But let's just move on for now.
That's right, we got a new party member, guys. No need to save. This battle's pretty easy. I'm here just for the guy who does the monster voice.
They caught up with us!
Enough already!
That's just a bunch of chick bugs. You scared of them? I thought you were more the tough guy type.
Who's scared? Not me.
So, let's see how you'll handle them.
Oh, well, she's got a scythe. Okay, so we have some multi-attack. There's some multi-hit attacks, so we're just gonna stand by. Rin still can't attack, so she goes to the back. So one other thing that's kind of cool is that each of the characters, when they're selected for use, will play a song based on whatever series they came from. Also, ranges are weird in this game. The reason the fact that... So, you gain SP every turn. I think like 10 usually. And that decides which of these attacks you can do. It's very strange. Because, again, that plays into the fact that there are no basic attacks. So, like, you are pretty consistently in trouble. Okay, so, we have a bonus attack we can do here. So if another character has SP and is in range, they can attack together. That can come in pretty handy, but also you have to, again, be safe with your SP usage, because that might mean that come the character's turn who got buddied up, they might not be able to do the attack you want on the character you want. Can my cure reach? Nope, it can't. Woof. So like, there are interesting ideas to this game. I don't know if they're good, but you know, they got a lot of things. They got a lot of systems. It's very idea factory. Alright, slash. There we go. Your skills also level up as you use them, which become more powerful. But and I think the levels carry over if the thing swaps. If the skill swaps. Oh, we got a cicada exoskeleton from it. Great. Yeah, so as you can see there, like, again, it's Hyoma is not high level, you know, not high rank enough as the enemy, so doing basic attacks will also increase random stats of his. Yeah, it's not like attached to anything. It's not like Final Fantasy II, where like you take more damage, you get more HP, that kind of thing. It's just literally random. I think there are like characters with affinities for certain stats, but like, Buddy Bashful, is the story any good? Not really. I mean, it's like a crossover RPG, right? So like, the story is basically, oh, all of these characters showed up, and now they have to fight a common enemy, and it's not like any more complicated than that. The character interactions are entertaining. They can be funny at times, but it's just like the actual story plot bit is not. There's one good part of the plot is that eventually throughout the story you will fight the Polygon Bear mascot of the Japanese Dengeki PlayStation magazine. And that's pretty cute. I said good. I don't know if it's good. It's cute, certainly. I think that's charming. He attacks the PlayStation magazine as his weapon. Let's see. Hero protagonist. Is Joachim as good as he is in Shadow Hearts? He's pretty good. The big problem with Joachim is they pronounce his name Yoim. Kevin Bacon, or Roger Bacon, yeah, Kevin Bacon. Roger Bacon is also in this game. Not playable, but he shows up. Yeah, there are a number of Shadow Hearts and Shadow Hearts Covenants characters who pop in. And again, there's Gungrave, so that would be recognizable to Western audiences. Wow, what a charmer. Also, you can see in the victory screens we get skills like Spike, and we can attach those to characters. So we get to decide what skills characters have, but sometimes they just randomly change. That's great.
Just like I expected. They handled it well.
Here he is, the big bad.
My mistake. They're better than I thought.
You didn't really think a bunch of little bugs could actually beat some knights, did you?
Well, I wasn't expecting 2 new knights were gonna be here, though.
You aren't...
How did you like this little monsterly welcome party?
You did this to us? Who are you anyway?
Young Gatemaster. Long time no see. And I suppose we haven't met, knights.
The secret organization. Lewin. That actually exists?
Of course it does. Right here before your very eyes.
That's right, we're fighting the Illuminati,
I heard
folks.
that Lewin will do anything to get a key.
Hero Protagonist asks, does Grave have voice
Sounds like
lines?
us.
No. Rockabilly's in this game,
Something else
and that's
I have
cool.
No idea about.
The keys open the gates to the different dimensions, and to summon those with special skills.
He's also plot relevant in that he gets more attention than other characters that you summon. Them and I think the Gungrave and the Shadow Hearts characters are the two
The
most
keys
important
should
groups
only
in
be
that
used to open the
they
gate and
sometimes
bring a new
appear in
era to
cutscenes
end.
outside of the first time you summon them, unlike a lot of
They're
other
not for your
characters.
personal gain.
I said fools. You don't really know anything about the keys, do you? I just want to use the key for what they're made for.
Whatever reasons you have, you still can't commit crimes like that. There's no excuse for what you've been doing.
She sure is passionate.
Why do you act so tough? Virtue should be honored. Acting like a bad guy is something a kid would do.
Whatever.
Gatemaster,
Whatever.
we're not here to discuss this. We are just collecting keys. You have one with you, correct?
No, I don't. But even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you.
So be it.
I'll fight you myself this time.
Gatemasters don't have any other skill than opening gates.
Are you forgetting about us?
I'm not gonna let you boss me around either.
You won't be able to stand in my way. Not yet, at least. You still don't know what to do with your power as a knight.
Agreed.
Fine, if you all want to ignore me like this.
You all? That probably includes us too.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I guess. We should stop teasing her already.
What? What's happening?
Ridiculous! Is she trying to transport without a gate?
Hiro Hyoma, don't move. I think I can transport without a gate if we just go to a random destination.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Not totally, but I can't think of any other way to get away from here. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. We don't really have any choice. Let's hope it works.
How can you be so calm? It better work.
I don't know for sure, but let me try.
That's not good enough. Wait!
Here we go!
They got away. I didn't think she could do that. I guess she's a gate master after all.
You're not gonna go after them?
If she doesn't have a key, then it's pointless.
That's true. If they get in our way next time, then we'll take care of them.
Are we done?
No, we got time.
I feel dizzy.
Oh, good grief. We made it.
We made it? Didn't you know what you were doing?
No. This was the first time I tried it.
You're unbelievable!
Well, but it turned out okay. So that was nice. Right? You're right, Rin. I don't feel so great since I got here, and I didn't really want to fight back there either. By the way, where are we? It looks a lot different than where we were before. Let's see. Looks like we're on Radiance Island. You see, there's the World Tree, and the city's down there. Isn't it a bit far? That huge tree looks forever far from here. I know, it's strange. The tree can't be that far from anywhere on this small island.
Let's just get going. We should get to the city before it gets dark.
Dark? Well, what do you mean?
If the sun goes down, it'll be dark, right?
What are you talking about? The sun never goes anywhere.
So, there's no night in this world?
Well, of course there is. You really are strange. Rin, I need you to
I don't
tell
know
me
if
a
there's
little more
ever
about this
another
world.
chance
Can you
for
talk
this
me
to
as we walk
happen.
the city?
Because there's no more mandate that requires there to be an
Only
English
if you
dub
promise
for a
to
game.
listen and not interrupt
The
me.
only thing I can think of recently was that
Okay.
Alice in the Land of
You're
Hearts, I think it
really
may have been
persistent.
called, that visual novel that like
Because you
it looked
keep
like a real
ignoring
company
me.
picked it up, but it seemed like just like one person bought the
Don't make me
rights
take
to
sides.
localize it and then
Anyway, tell us first about
did a
the
really
song.
bad translation and single person dub job for it. But like things like this, like big budget sort of not a big budget, but like commercial sort of releases like this, I just don't think could happen anymore. Not in the same way. This is a very, like, I feel like this is a very flash in the pan kind of thing. I feel like, you know, there are like bad games that come out, like The Quiet Man, which has bad acting, but it's not the same as this.
That's a general description of this world.
Now you're listening.
I said I'm sorry, okay?
Now that we know a little more about where we are, we have to think about what to do from now on.
It looks like the game that I'm thinking of is Taisho Cross Alice.
Are we on Radiance Island?
I guess we're on an island near Radiance.
What are we gonna do? It's too far to swim across.
Are we gonna have to build a boat? Look, there's a house. Maybe we can stay there.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Hello? Anybody home?
No one's here? That's even better.
Are you sure?
Who cares? Let's go check it out.
It's not all that old, but no one's lived here for quite a long time, I think. I don't know if we should go in.
Alright, so we're out of the first battle gauntlet, which means we get to go to our home base. Oh yeah, my friends! Wow, 10 whole characters. The big thing about this game is that you collect keys to collect characters. And in any given game, I think you can get most of the characters. There are some where it's like you have to make a decision or another to get characters. They never play a big importance in the plot. Basically, their introductions are the only voice acting they get, which is a shame. Some of them are... There's like this lady who has to pretend to be drunk all the time. It's kind of amazing. Also, the music for this hub is very, very good.
はい、なんでしょう。
Yes. We'll see if we can meet up with Hayatemaru and Shizuku first before we head off. Alright, well, let's get our transport on. Welcome to the island of crystals and plants.
Wow. The city's bigger than I thought.
It's a lively place. But it's not for me.
Why? You don't like busy places?
I can't enjoy being around lots of happy people like this. I don't deserve to enjoy life.
Oh, I forgot about...
Complicated. Life is too short for that.
Are you living the life you want then?
None of your business.
So aren't you guys hungry? Let's go get some food.
Sounds good. We might have to be here for a while, so let's find some.
Hyoma.
I said, listen to me.
Oh, hell yeah, this music, yeah.
No way! I know you're gonna torture me and do all kinds of mean things to me.
That's all in your imagination. I just want to ask you if you're a knight or not.
If I'm a what? My name is Mudoin Hayatemaru, okay?
Udoin
making any sense at
Hayatemaru.
all.
That's my line. Now you listen to me.
Oh no. I was wrong to think that he was hard to find.
So that's your friend then? That's lucky.
Not really.
Hey, Hyoma. What good timing. Can you talk to them? They're scaring poor little me.
Who's scaring you?
You know,
I just need an answer to a simple question.
when I originally played this game, I thought, like, damn,
What's the problem?
Hayatemaru is
Who
the most
he?
annoying dude. But, like, going back to it now,
They are called Kishidan.
It's
a
really
kind of
Hyoma.
vigilante group to protect citizens from
Hyoma just-
monsters.
he needs to shut up a lot more. He's just
They're
a...
good people.
He's a
but
much worse
they
person.
can be too firm sometimes.
Hard-headed men. What should we do?
Hey! Are you gonna just walk away from me? Come on! We're buddies, right?
Idiot.
So he's your friend. Right, Hyoma?
Do you know each other? Good grief. Can you help us talk to him?
Good grief.
Ha 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 ha! You guys are in trouble now that Hyoma is here. That means he'll kick your butts. It's too late. I won't take your apology. You're gonna regret how you treated me while Hyoma kicks the crap out of you. You guys are just a bunch of losers. Good night.
What? We've had it with you.
Now I see why he was disappointed to find him. What? What?
He's always making trouble, and I always have to clean up the mess.
Arrest all of them. We'll question you at our office.
So, will you take care of them while I run?
You're not going anywhere. You caused all this.
Oh, we got Hantamaru. Oh, I think Shizuku ends up much later, so we'll get through this mission. I think that gets us through chapter 1, and then we'll head out. Now, Hayatemaru here speaks loudly, carries a big stick. So here, you can sortie. I think it's always 5 people to a map, and always within the area of this. Right now we only have 1, and... yeah, we'll just put that right there. Okay, I can't check the move. We're gonna huddle up a bit, so we're just gonna wait. Oh! Everyone wants to just dump on Ren. Ah, right. I can shoot out the flames of hell and rip off a soul with Death's Scythe. It's a useful power only in the battlefield. I'm not good at living a normal life. That's why I told you I don't deserve to enjoy life. So yeah, Realize gives you a new, it gives you a stronger weapon, and I think it also unlocks specific skills that they can use. Usually they come with like a big animation of some kind. Like the Gungrave ones come with animation from the original game, which is fascinating. You can see the Realize counter above their normal stuff, so let's see if we can reach. Yeah, there's Hell's Cruel Fire. It takes 50 SP, so we're probably not proccing that this time. Okay, so no, so we're just gonna sit back. Oh, wait. Part of the game, too, is also, like, trying to figure out where you can fit your characters in. Frost! Give him that double thrust.
お願いします行きますここまでだ
So he got sealed, which means that he can't use his skills anymore, which means he literally can't do anything. It's kinda OP. Oh no, probably still want to crosscut. You also see the red bar on their HP when you hit down. That tells you how much HP they can heal up to, because you heal HP each turn for a certain amount up your red, and that's also really annoying to try and sort of manage. Alright, could be a distraction. Whoa. Some of the sprite stuff's pretty cute in this game.
Yeah. どないしたもんかな
Yeah, buddy.
Hold it.
And so there are other SRPGs like this, but you're basically your turn comes faster, depending on whether or not you move or attack during your thing. So if you stand by, your turn comes faster. You attack, your turn comes slower. If you move and attack, it comes even slower than that. Oh, so here you go. So our frost changed to a ray, just out of nowhere. Now, if we were doing any elemental stuff, it would totally get fucked. And we just, you know, we didn't have a choice there. That's what the game decided. You can't lock skills until you get back to the base. So, in the situation where, like, all of these battles are like multi-map gauntlets, so if like halfway through it switches to something you like, it could still switch to something else in the middle of your gauntlet and you have no chance to lock it. Now let's shut this off. Nice. You know, you're the protagonist. What possesses a programmer to make that design choice? I have to assume there's some kind of like randomness is interesting concept to it, which is wrong. but I assume that's the idea behind it. Either like, oh, we want this to be a little more random, or it's like, well, this way you don't have to like grind for magic spells, right? You can occasionally get a random one, but it just doesn't work out in practice. There are too many ideas in this factory. I think you're right, Purpley Orange.
命が惜しくば道を開けよ。
I'm so glad we got that on camera, though, just so people understand. Tomorrow's so cool. I've changed my mind on him completely since my last playthrough. Okay, so this battle should be the last one in the set. And then we'll be gone.
You don't have to say anything.
Captain, sorry. They caught us off guard.
Captain? He's their leader then. Yes, LaRue Branchin. And he's also a bit stubborn.
How did you get involved with this trouble over in Sunroad?
It's kind of a long story.
This is the most, like, 50-year-old dad voice.
Well, let's hear your story. Better be a good one to explain this mess. As per our mission as Kishidan, we have to interrogate suspicious individuals like you.
Oh, we should probably run.
No, it was our fault. We really should apologize.
Does apologizing work with him?
Of course. If we explain what happened, I'm sure he'll understand. I hope.
I hope? I say we should take off.
The thing is he gonna let us get away?
I think not, so we should just run forward.
Good night, Beam Slash. Thanks for heading out as long as you could. Making it all the way to the end. So. Just love that transition. So clean. Maybe you're not bathed in the fires of hell. Whoa! Alright. Also, a strange thing, you don't start with full HP during every fight. I don't understand it. It's very strange. Okay, so we want to... We don't want to move too far because we don't want to get attacked by everyone, but we also want to be able to get to Laru as fast as possible. We're going to spread out a bit. We're all going to realize. I don't think, yeah, I think only those two characters are allowed to realize for now. One benefit this does give, though, is that you can just immediately start curing at the beginning of battles, which, I mean, it's XP, it's just... Also, this is not the design choice I would have made. What in this game is. Oh, he already gets his realize. I thought it came a little later in the story. There it is. Oh, look at Mist. They didn't make an animation for missing. My hero protagonist, more than happy to play through this again for you guys. Like, it's not super boring, I'd say. Like, because I haven't played this game in years now, so it's kind of refreshing to kind of go back to this. Okay, so we want to kill Laru. And plus, like, everyone deserves to see Chaos Wars. Like, you need to understand Chaos Wars. Oh, great.
This holy flame will burn away your sins.
Thanks, old man. What I like about the battles is they give you an idea of what everyone was supposed to sound like. Oh, great! Now everyone can realize. Using flare attack on a single enemy, you fool. Okay, I think I can get this slash to hit 3 people. Yes! Yes! Yeah. Love that 3D. Angry God attack. probably won't be able to get all of them. I may have to just settle for these two. If I can find a spot I'm allowed to stand in. There we go. Can I get these three? Nice, 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 nice. Okay, well. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's realize. Yeah! That was long. No. We don't even have enough SP to do that one, so, okay, are any of these guys near death? Because I think that should be the focus, right? Yeah, this one's up next, so let's try to kill. I don't think we're gonna need help. Though if he can hit 2, okay, that's worth it. Wait, and yes, okay, that's worth it. Yeah, that's definitely good. So this is sort of the interesting part of the gameplay, I think, is figuring out how to maximize these sorts of attacks and have these enemies get grouped together so you can take advantage of the multi-hit stuff. And like when things work out like this, it's just like, that's really great. We move you out of the way. Well, it'll be fine. Yeah, we should be good. We should be able to kill Laru. Or anything bad happens. Well, let's just make sure. This is sort of a risky thing, though, because you don't really get any stats for hitting a dead guy and you just waste your SP. Thankfully, it worked out. Ooh, a smashing blow. Oh, that's a distance thing. Okay. Let's try smashing that blow, though. There we go.
失せろ。
Alright. Take the shot. Nice. I've never been able to get a good rank on any of these fights, ever.
It's pretty amazing. Hyoma, you had time to make a secret fort?
A secret fort?
Don't mind him, you'll wear yourself out.
Don't be so cold to your partner.
Who's your partner?
A gate terminal's really useful, isn't it? We could come right back here.
Transporting between gates is one of the basic functions.
By the way, LaRue gave me this. Do you think it's worth anything?
Are you sure he gave it to you?
Of course. Who do you think I am?
That's an initial key. It's perfect. I feel bad for LaRue, but we need it.
What's that? An intel key?
I'll tell you later, but now that we have the key, we can use the gate. But let's go get some food. I'm starving. You're right. I haven't had anything to eat since noon.
Me either. What should we eat?
If we search the house, maybe we can find some preserved food or something.
What? We don't have any food? What are we gonna do? Hey, Hyoma, wait for me. Don't leave me.
Let's look for something edible.
What a great trip that was. All we do is fight and get into trouble.
All right. Yeah, my best is at chapter 6. Maybe I'll go back one day. Or maybe I'll die. But yeah, so thanks to everyone who joined me for the stream. Thanks to all who guested. Thanks to all who could donate. Thanks to all who boosted the stream. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to do this and that so many people showed up. I'm really glad that we reached my goal. It was a good day. Thanks for everyone for showing up. So I did say I would say what the next Let's Play is. So after Bakugan, which there will be an episode tomorrow, the 5th, and then one more episode, and then after that we will be starting work on a Let's Play of the Vampire Hunter D video game for the PlayStation 1. sort of based off of the movie Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, but yeah. So yeah, excited for that. I'm very excited. I'm currently editing the footage now. It was a lot of fun playing it and putting it together. So yeah, it's basically like Resident Evil, but you got a sword and you're a vampire. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go. It's pretty late now. Good night. And more importantly, sweet dreams.